Professor Magee, I mean, would you tell me the background of the study that's been published in the Marketing Letters Journal?
Sure. The University Relations Office at Virginia Tech was worried that they might have to cancel their print publication, their magazine version of their alumni magazine. People were saying you'd save so much money if you just got rid of that and just put it on the internet, just use the web version instead. But they knew in their gut that it would probably be a bad idea, even if you could save hundreds of thousands of dollars. And so they contacted me about running a field experiment to see if it really would be true, if the print version would be more or less effective than the online version. So we designed a field experiment in which some people got the print version of the magazine, while other people got the online version of the magazine. And we found that the print version had a higher open rate than the online version. There was higher recall of the stories in the magazine, and there was higher browsing behavior of the magazine as well, compared to the online version. So people were browsing the magazine, they were looking at more stories, they could recall more stories of the print version than the online version. It's far superior in these terms of free recall of memory and queued recall of memory as well.
So what was the biggest surprise you discovered from that study?
The biggest surprise was I found that the effects between print and online were strongest for the youngest alumni. The youngest alumni were the ones who were calling for ending the print version of the magazine, but I found that the print version of the magazine was far superior than the online version for open recall and for queued recall as well. So print was far superior to them than the online magazine.
Even for the younger?
Especially for the younger alumni. So the print was far more effective for the young alumni than it was for the baby boomers.
So what's your recommendation for universities and other print entities that are thinking that in this digital era, all what we need is online and we don't need print?
You have to keep in mind where the context is. You really need to keep a multi-pronged strategy. That's why we talk about integrated marketing communication. You have multi-channels, print channels, and online. Online is great for some types of feedback, interactivity, and so on, but print has better saturation of colors. You have the coffee table effect where something can get passed around more. It sits out for a longer time, longer exposure as well. There's less clutter with print magazines versus all the myriad of stuff that comes into somebody's email box or websites that they happen to visit. So print really should be an important part of an integrated strategy, and rather than just an online-only strategy.
Thank you.
Sure.